want something people can't turn away from.
911, what's your emergency?
Jake Gyllenhaal careens around L.A. He gets video of horrific crime scenes in Nightcrawler. He actually gave up sleep and food to make his performance authentically weird. How is it to play a movie where you're turned on high the entire time?
I knew somewhere I could feel inside me this sort of cauldron of strange feelings. And I kind of elicited them through a process of, starving myself a bit and staying up all night and doing those things, and very interesting things started to happen.
Now, I know that today's work culture no longer caters to the job loyalty that could be promised to earlier generations. What I believe is that good things come to those who work their asses off. And that good people who reach the top of the mountain didn't just fall there.
Can you find in yourself moments when you wanted something so bad that you would, defy the rules or, maybe not kill, but you know how we say I'd kill for that?
Right, well, yeah, that's a phrase that's used all the time. The answer to that question is really, for me, no, in a way, and I have explored that idea, though I do really understand ambition, and I do understand competition, and it's a big part of me, and it's something I explored when I was playing the character. But ultimately, I separate that from the real life and movie making. But I think if you listen close enough, it's coming at you.
What do you have?
Something I'm fairly certain you'll be very excited about.
The things he says, if you really listen, they're so sensible, and they're all the
Totally.
things we listen to when we watch, self-help tapes and everything.
Totally.
Do those lines still play in your head sometimes?
I will never forget those lines. His initial speech, excuse me, sir, I'm looking for a job. In fact, I made up my mind to find a career that I can learn and grow into. Who am I? I'm a hard worker. I said I goals, and I've been told I'm persistent. I'm not fooling myself, sir. Having been raised with a self-esteem movement so popular in schools, I used to expect my needs to be considered. That whole thing will never go away. But I don't use it as advice, per se, because I know what he does with it. But it is all true. You're right. I don't think anything that Lou says is wrong. It's just what he does with it.
Bloody.
Well, graphic. The best and clearest way that I can phrase it to you, Lou, to capture the spirit of what we air, is think of our newscast as a screaming woman running down the street with her throat cut.
I understand.
As much as it is just a movie or just a character, I give everything I can to it. And I think that sort of blind ambition and that ruthlessness plays itself out in the characters that I try and create, particularly recently, because I just devote myself so intensely. It's blood, sweat, and tears,
On the Hollywood Scene with Jake Gyllenhaal, I'm Jeannie Wolf.